I'm going to teach you an entirely different card trick now using that same pack of playing cards. And I'm going to deal the cards down. If memory serves me correctly, they should go down into 4 separate... Hang on just a moment. Make sure I remember this one. Is it 4 or 3? Do I deal left to right? Well, let's try it and see what happens. I'll deal the cards down into 4 separate stacks. As I deal the cards down, I'd like you to think of a number, any number at all, between 2 and 4. Have you got a number, any number at all between 2 and 4? What number did you select?
3.
3. All right. You could have chosen any number between 2 and 4. You chose 3. Do me a favor and point to or tell me 3 stacks of playing cards.
The 3 on my right.
What? These 3 here?
Yes.
You're sure these 3? All right. I'll remove those 3 you selected. You're leaving us with 1, 2, 3, 4 of the aces. Now I'm going to teach you how to do this magic trick, and as before, if there's someone in the room with you watching that you'd rather them not know how the trick works, we'll give you 5 seconds to ask them to leave the room. So pause the video, whatever you need to do, and we'll get right back to you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm going to teach you how to do that trick where all the aces appeared in the remaining group. And as the earlier card trick that I showed you, you just start with the 4 aces on top of the deck. As before, in teaching you the trick, I'm going to turn the aces face up so it's easier for you to follow where the aces go during this trick. Also, remember, when you do this trick, those aces will need to be face down. All right? So you tell everybody that's watching, I want to show you a card trick that I learned from Doc Rogers, and you start dealing them down into 4 separate stacks. Remember, your aces are face down. And you deal the cards left to right for a total of 16 cards, or 4 cards in each of the 4 stacks. Then it appears if you don't really remember exactly how the trick works, and pick them back up without letting them see the aces on the bottom of each stack. Folks, what that does is that puts the aces every 4th card, so they will all appear in this stack over here. I deal the cards down again after I remember, yeah, this is how the trick works, or we'll see if this works for us. I deal the cards down and ask somebody to think of a number between 2 and 4. Now, you can, at this point, stop and say, think of a number and kind of flash this card so they know it's not an ace. Any number between 2 and 4. Remember, when you're doing this, the aces are face down. Now, they're going to tell you a number between 2 and 4. If they say 3.5, say, you know what, choose a whole number. And they'll have to choose 3, obviously. A little tongue-in-cheek joke there. When they point to 3 stacks of cards, ideally they are going to point to these 3. If they point to these 3, you will just pick those cards up and put them away, as I did when I showed you the trick. And then turn the aces over for the dramatic conclusion. However, if their selection includes the stack of aces, you have to remove the stack they did not select. In other words, if they picked this one, and this one, you would have to remove this one. If they chose this one, and this one, you would have to remove this one. Let's pretend that they selected these 3, so you would remove this one. And then ask them to point to 2 stacks of cards. Again, if their selection includes the aces, remove the one they did not pick. If their selection includes the aces, remove the one they did not pick. We'll pretend they pointed to these two stacks, so you remove that one. Now you ask them to point to one stack. If they select the aces, again remove the one they did not pick. If they select this one, say, "Are you sure?" and then remove that stack. So whatever they do at the very end, you're able to turn over and show that you have 1, 2, 3, 4 aces in the remaining stack. That's another way of making the 4 aces appear from Doc Rogers.